Namaskar, I am Chaman lal Raina, a devotee of the Trika understanding. Today we are witnessing the Swami Divas or Mahasamadhi Divas of Bhagwan Srimant Pinakin Swarup Mahamaheshwaracharya Swami Ramji Maharaj, who lived a life of 60 years, and he had his nirvana on this day in the year 1916. According to Swami Vidyadharji, who was his disciple, he writes that he lived for 60 years, according to a shloka which is available. And seeing that, we can say that his life has been a fragrant soul, and that is known as avatirna in the Shakta Darshana, and that avatirna, or it is known as avarohana also, that is responsible for understanding the ascent and descent of the divine self, which is the ultimate Shakti Tattva. Avatirna is a very important concept within the Sanatana Dharma. It means that the divine being, in the Trikacharya philosophy, it is Shiva who descends to teach Shakti and Sadashiva Tattva about the truth in existence, which is supreme reality. He does all this through his life pattern as how to evolve within time, place, and situation for higher consciousness. Later, it is his teachings after he gets merged with the Supreme Self. In case of Swami Srimant Trikacharya Maharaj, who became a source of inspiration to aspire for the highest, which is known as the Shiva Chaitanyam or consciousness, embedded with faith, the Udyamo Bhairava. The Avatara Purusha is a divine personality to establish Dharma in the context of the Trika Shasana or Trika philosophy or Pratibhijnas. That divine personality gets all the human problems, but through his Shiva Sankalpa, he overcomes the problems and becomes the torch bearer, showing the Deepa Shikha to others. The flame. Deepa Shikha is the flame. His descent is for spiritual evolution as being the Shikhara Purusha. He guides till he merges with the Sai Swarupa of Shiva, and that is today the Chaturdashi. Triyodashi, also known as Partam Chaturdashi because of Devadeva in Kashmiri pattern. In case of Trikacharya Swami Ramji, he attained the Shiva Sahaja on the Shiva Chaturdashi, which falls on Magha Krishna Paksha. Swamiji left his mortal coil in the year 1971, Bikrami, corresponding to 1950, as I said already. He was born in the year 1910, Bikrami, corresponding to 1852 AD. Thus he lived the lifespan of an exalted rishi. Apart from its Puranic significance to these 3 days of Shiva Chaturdashi, which is Triyodashi, Chaturdashi, and Amavasya, is of great importance for the devotees of the Swamiji. How? Because it is the Tithi for Shiva Sahaja Nirvana Antaryaga. It is also known as Sahaja means the Nirvana Antaryaga of Swami Ramji, and it is revered as Param by the devotees of the ashram, and his prominent devotees were Swami Matapkak, and then Swami Vidyadharji and Govind Kolji. And we had blessings Ishwar Swarup Swami Lakshmi Ji Maharaj, who established this system in more live manner, and that is why we have so many institutions where Shaivism is being taught and being practiced. Thanks to George Bursalar, who introduced the Shaiva philosophy, Kashmir Shaiva philosophy, in his academy known as Lakshman Ji Academy at California, USA. He is, of course, reading the Dhyana Shloka as well as he is interested in understanding the Paratrimshika. And according to him, he quotes Swamiji that Swamiji was highly appreciating the beauty and grandeur of the Paratrimshika, and we must try to understand, try to know, try to learn what Paratrimshika is. This is the beauty of the Paratrimshika, and Para means the transcendental one. Swami Ramji is the Paramacharya of Kashmir Shaiva Darshan, also popularly known as Trika. He happened to be the great master of the Shaivistic Renaissance. In Kashmir during the reign of Maharaja Pratap Singh, he, who is into faculty known as Pragya Shakti, mastered the Trikacharya. Not only he mastered the spiritual discipline for his self-evolution, but for the identification with the Atman, which is known as Chaitanya Atma, who came in. He also made them realize the Chaitanya Atma, who came in close touch with him. Thus, the masses got inspiration through his discourses, Diksha and Danadeya, which is spiritual grace. Swami Mahtaji, Swami Govind Kaulji Jalali, as I said, and Swami Vidyadharji were the chief disciples who were initiated into the Shaiva Yoga, some were initiated into the sadhana, and some for containing the Trika thought around the globe. And that is Swamiji's grace leaped out from a chance offered by divinity. The truth about Shia is to be understood through vastness of the infinity to cause the separate in the physical form. The transient make substance to get substance into shape. Just let us try to explain it. The transient make substance to get substance into shape within sublime rational plan. The sadhaka becomes a pilgrim of nature, which is substantial in all objectivity. Swamiji taught the tangible through devotion and the unknowable through perception, which took the applied form of Shaivism at his will. That is known as the Swatantra Shakti or Swatantra Bhava. It gives liberation from the worldly bondages and provide higher emancipation of oneness with Shiva, which is possible through the Shaivistic mantra. All this is the beauty of Kashmir Shaivism, as has been explained by Swami Ramji in the ashram. I tried to explain it what I have learned from my elders, from Swami Lakshmi Ji Maharaj and other great disciples of the Swamiji and their Shishas, that Swamiji is, which I write, Om Parama Purushaya Purna Sitraya Parama Avadutaya Namaha Om Adhara Murtaye Sarvashayaya Namaha Om Dharma Vikrantaya Ksheman Karaya Namaha Om Parama Shantaya Mahushantaya Agraganyaya Namaha Om Mridula Nalan Sarupaya Namaha Om Divigunjanayam Sarupaya Namaha Om Kalol Dhanne Bhairav Akaraya Namaha Om Shiv Shakti Trika Ek Rupaya Namaha. Emphasis is on the Trika Ek Rupa. Om Basmojala Dodashikali Samarchitaya Namaha. And these And these 12 Kalis are Srishti Kali, Rakta Kali, Nasha Kali, Sankarshana Kali, Samhara Kali, Mrityu Kali, and then we have Shubhabhadra Kali, Martanda Kali, Prabha Arga Kali, Rudra Kali, Shamshana Kali, and Ravagori Chanda Kali. These are also related to the Dwadash Adityas. If we study it, the Devi Atharva Shirsham along with the Dwadash Kali. And their Devi says, the Parabhatarika says, the Devi says, Vedoham, Vedoham, Vidyaham, Vidyaham, Dwadash Adityaham. I abide in the Dwadash total, which are 12 galaxies of the sun. Though there are numerous, but her emphasis is on the word 12. And that is known as Padmahastaya Patapala Purushaya Nama. Om Sukshma Taranga Prabha Purushaya Namaha. Om Jatash Bhusha Jatan Yogirajaya Nama. He is Namaskar to the matter mental of Yogiraj, Shaiva Purusha, who keeps his jata matted, long lock of hair with a shikha, which is a sign of the devotee of Shiva. Shiva is grand looking with a flaming thunder, gazing at the cosmic smile. Verily, it is the Lord Shiva's super sovereign yogic form, who himself is absorbed in the dhyana of Parashakti, known as Mahavidya. Similarly, I have written 108 epithets, which is in other way applied form of Kashmir Shaivism, which are found in the excellence of Swami Ramji Maharaj. In the concluding chapter, which is known as Bhava Samarpanam, this is all four, I have written Om Klim Nad Sarupaya Sarasiddhanta Rupaya Aravinda Netraya Samvita Sapanda Sutratmikaya Mridula Dvanya Sangeeta Ipsitaya Vartamana Bhuta Bhavya Havya Kavya Riga Yeju Sama Tharva Agamanya Gamashita Sumrati Surupaya Athato Shaiva Jignasa Marma Hetu Abhasaya Trikacharya Purushaya Shubhadaya Tavaya Bhavaya Bhavya Bhavana Madhyama Sahistaya Ratipadaya Chaitanyamayi Agni Kunda Asanaya Kundalani Shakaraya Tata Purushaya Tata Bhavaya Tanmayaya Prakash Marshi Dhyana Vardhanaya Pramataya Pramana Prameyaya Paramarthaya Surupaya Rupaya Pratyaksh Shaiva Agam Surupaya Srimanta Shaiva Pragnaya Yogishvara Shiva Surupaya Swami Ramji Trikacharya Pranamamyaham Aharnisham Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.